coming into this game, Grant. Is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. Torrey out there with Dimon. And it's Claxton in at the 5. Here's Tyson. Clock at 6. And Harden gets the double team. Over Torrey. Harden misses. Porter looks it over. Pass to Torrey. Back to Porter. Here's Dimon. Checked by Mitchell. And it's Dimon missing. About a minute into this first quarter. Here's Tyson. Outside Harden. Harden drawing the double team. Here's Tyson. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
First bucket of the evening. Now, both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
And Claxton throws it down.
Claxton, an elite finisher at the rim. That is nicely done.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
Okay, Michael Porter. I mean, he just explodes inside and up to the rim before anyone can stop him.
Here's Harden. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Porter, a valuable contributor, averaging 25 points a game. They set the pick. Pass to Clowney. Lets the 3 fly, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game. Pulls it in from the elbow. Again, Cleveland scores.
Yeah, there are levels to this, and Donovan Mitchell can hurt you from every one. Nice midi there.
And after trading away a lot of their top veteran players, the Nets going young doors.
Well, they are, B.A., and the rumor, though, says that they are looking to try to rebuild quickly. It's obviously a big market, New York City. And let's remember, free agency is a viable avenue to improve. And once they collect enough young assets, things can turn quickly.
Here's Torrey. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
Boy, James Harden, excellent job contesting right there. Boy, when he gives effort, look out.
Inside. Cuts off the pass. To the paint. Here's Porter. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Boy, the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
And that's good. Harden for 3. Harden's got his second bucket on the night.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
Outside Porter. Down low. Here's Torrey. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Harden, the pass to Allen. Outside Mitchell. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Torrey. Claxton, a screen on Allen. To the inside. Deflects the pass. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
This is an area of development for Nick Claxton. The willingness and the ability to absorb and still finish. Really good job.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Free throw good. Claxton. And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, B.A. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
Pass to Mitchell from outside the arc. Brooklyn pulls it in. Last time they met in Brooklyn.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
Porter. Great D that time from Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Mitchell's shot is good.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Outside Porter. Pass to Toure. The shot that time not on target. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. Now Mitchell. There's the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
And here's Porter outside. Knocks down the long J.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Cleveland working the ball around now. Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen. Here's Clowney. Another shot. And Claxton with the lay-in. 7 points in the game.
Well, this is exactly what the team needs and is hoping for from Claxton. Get to the window, convert your second chance opportunity.
Harden, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Harden. And they're running. The pull-up J. Traore can't hit.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
That's just tremendous length, exceptional hands, Jared Allen. Nice and easy.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow play.
And Jordy Fernandez wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs a review with his guys. Merrill, he's checked in for Cleveland. Schroeder comes in for Harden. Looking now at some numbers for Michael Porter. Pass to Dimon. Claxton, a screen on Mitchell. Off his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Here's Traore. His last outing, he had 20. Shot clock at 6.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Oh, nice D from Schroeder. Pass to Mobley. Claxton against Allen. Now Schroeder. Mobley outside. Tipped. In transition. Here comes Brooklyn.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Schroeder. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Schroeder. And rebounding the ball is so important. Here's a look at some of the best small forwards in the league at collecting boards. Second is Michael Porter.
And their work on the glass plays such a key part in pretty much all of their games. I mean, they play bigger than other small forwards in this league.
Yeah, this is a very physical group of players, and all with a great nose for the ball. They don't shy away from getting down low and pounding the boards with the big guys. In fact, they just thrive on it.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Bryant, he's checked in for Allen. Wade comes in for Mobley. And Ellis is subbed in for Mitchell. Pass to Saroff. Shot clock at 5. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, this is what you want your big to do. Set a quality screen and then be opportunistic on the catch.
Schroeder passes to Merrill. Williams is checked in for Brooklyn.
Brooklyn substitution. Number 1, Zaire Williams.
Here's Schroeder. Still no points. Six to shoot. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Williams finds Claxton. Pass to Wolf. The 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, what a pretty setup by Nick Claxton. This is a guy we're accustomed to seeing finish.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Now here's Schroeder. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Bryant with the bucket.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
And Williams has got the ball here for Brooklyn. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
You have got to be a low-mistake team in today's NBA because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. The Cavs have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Bryant with it, averaging around 5 points a game. Here's the screen by Bryant. Schroeder passes to Bryant. Here's Wade. Cleveland working the ball around now. And here's Schroeder outside. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brooklyn leading by 8. Pass to Porter. Now Claxton. Picked it out of midair. In transition, here comes Cleveland. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
I like what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense.
Bryant against Claxton. Now Porter. This one for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Porter's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Catch and release. Porter Jr. is so quick. Tough to close out on.
Schroeder passes to Merrill. Ellis outside. Back to Merrill. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded by Porter. Ellis outside. Pass to Wade. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Merrill. It's hauled in by Wolf. The Nets with the lead. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now Claxton. Here's Clowney. To the middle. Here's Porter. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Porter's got 10.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, the Nets have been rolling along, haven't they?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Zaire Williams out there with Terrence Mann. Then they're Sharp, and it's Abaji in at the 3 spot. Williams off the left rim and out. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Schroeder passes to Harden. Merrill outside from behind the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, just such a terrific lead guard. James Harden knows and has a feel for when to pass the basketball.
Takes a step back. Here's Abaji. Pass to Wolf. Outside, Williams. Shoots over Harden. And it's Merrill who clears it away. Cleveland has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And here's Schroeder. Bryant outside. Merrill outside. Back to Harden. Here's the screen by Bryant. Harden finds Bryant. And he gets the bucket.
That's an example of the toughness that Thomas Bryant brings to the table. He will not go away.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the evening.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Thomas Bryant. One shot.
Free throw no good for Bryant. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks. And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Sharp, a screen on Schroeder. Wolf passes to Abaji. Pass to Wolf. From deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Here's Harden. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Now man, stolen by Schroeder. And here they come. Cleveland working the ball around now. That shot is off. Great D that time from Mann. Nets leading by 4. Abaji, pass to Wolf. Pass to Mann. Here's Wolf. Here's Abaji. No points yet. To end the drought. Schroeder with a rebound. And Schroeder has got the ball here for Cleveland. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. On the wing, Harden. He's guarded by Mann. Now here's Harden. He's closely guarded. Back to Wade. And here's Bryant outside. Good D by Sharp.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
With the step back. Hey, expanding his range. Abaji can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And here's Schroeder. Outside Harden. Pass to Merrill. Now here's Schroeder. Lets it go from the wing. Cleveland again missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Abaji pass to Sharp. The Cavaliers pull it in. Well, James Harden might not be winning MVPs or leading the league in scoring like he used to, Doris, but he can still help you win games.
Oh, B.A., he demonstrated that he can command an offense as the lead guard. He can either score it at a high level or he can make sure he's a facilitator for his team. There is no doubt he contributes to winning in a big way.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Here they come, fans. It's your powerhouse dance team.
And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Allen, he's checked in for Bryant. Evan Mobley comes in for Wade. Tyson, he's checked in for Merrill. And Mitchell subbed in for Schroeder. Here's Sharp. He's coming off a 19-point game against Indiana.
And guys, he was also huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more.
Here's Dimon. And connects on the 9-footer. Dimon's gotten his first points in this one.
Oh, just very good offensive execution. Couldn't have asked for a better shot.
Pass to Mitchell. Down low. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, stop showing off, Evan Mobley. Go get it.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Porter. Here's Traore, defended by Harden. Stolen by Harden. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, the Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said, with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy's a point guard. Brian?
A tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. And it's Cleveland's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Wing shot on the way. Porter pulls it in. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Pass to Clowney. Here's Dimon. It's tipped. 5 on the clock. Now here's Sharp. Tight defense on him. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. On Friday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Sunday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks.
And looking at that Mavericks matchup, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Here's Tyson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Traore, defended by Harden. From downtown, Traore can't hit. And here comes Cleveland. They're on an 11-2 run.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Checked in for James Harden. And with this break, we have a chance to break down where the assists have been coming tonight between the front court and back court for the Cavaliers.
And their guards have done a great job setting up the front court for success, making quality passes and rewarding the bigs for getting in scoring position.
Here's Dimon, checked by Mitchell. Shoots from the baseline. The bank shot, no good. And here comes Cleveland. This run now up to 13-2. Allen with a screen on Porter. Pass to Allen. And the layup is good. Allen's got his second bucket of the night.
I just love the ball movement.
Brooklyn trailing. Here's Clowney. Outside Porter. Here's Clowney, covered by Mobley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Dimon. And it's Tyson with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Outside Schroeder. Mobley up top. Here's Tyson. He's guarded by Porter. Outside for Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Schroeder. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Boy, you can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
Here's Traore. Outside for Porter. Pass to Clowney. Here's Traore, covered by Schroeder. Traore gets the bucket. Traore's got 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Tyson. Now Mobley. Fires for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Traore. Back to Porter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
An exceptionally skilled player. You hope Michael Porter Jr. stays healthy. I mean, his potential is limitless.
First trip to the line for him here. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Merrill's checked in. And so he hits both.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Now the Cavaliers with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Mobley.
2 minutes.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
first, second
Since
team.
entering the league doors, Evan Mobley has been a defensive stalwart.
Evan is the ultimate chess piece for a head coach. He's cross-positional, meaning he can basically guard 1 through 5. Elite at rim protection. If he gets cross-matched on a switch on the perimeter, he can get down in a stance and stay in front of a guard. What can't he do on the defensive end?
He's off on the first. A top 3 pick at a loaded 2021 draft. Evan Mobley continues to get better, as scouts predicted he would.
I don't think there is a ceiling on Evan Mobley, BA, because on the offensive end, as good as he is and as much progress as he's made, there's more to come. That belief in his three-point ability is only going to continue to grow with repetition. We know his work habits are exceptional. His off-the-bounce game will develop. His low-post game will develop. Like good night and good luck defense.
And he's good on the second.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
Pass to Dimon. Here's Traore. And here's Porter. Here's Dimon. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana. Clowney can't get it to go.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Merrill. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Outside Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to Clowney. Traore for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Merrill passes to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Merrill right side. Throws it up high. And stolen by Claxton. Here's Dimon. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Dimon's gotten 4 this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Mobley outside. Mobley on a screen. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Here's Traore. He's got 6. And there's a pick. Outside Porter. Jacks up a 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Cleveland on top, leading by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hello everyone and welcome. Tonight's featured game sees the Cleveland Cavaliers in a tight one.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's in the game for them down the stretch. And moving on, time to check out the midseason NBA power rankings.
I think for the Cavaliers, they've established themselves as a competitive team. They feel that they can get a win against any opponent they're shot.
Well, I don't know if they have the roster makeup to get to the finals or even conference finals. But on any given night, this team is dangerous.
I don't know, Shaq. They look good.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Brooklyn trailing. Mobley and Allen patrol the paint for him. Mitchell out there with James Harden. And it's Tyson in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Here's Traore, defended by Harden. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Listen, at this point, keep feeding Nick Claxton because right now his confidence is surging.
Right side, Mitchell. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. The 3-ball. 3-ball. Donovan Mitchell. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Here's Traore. Outside Porter. In transition, here comes Cleveland. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. On the wing, Mitchell to the paint. And Allen gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Traore. Outside Porter. Launches a 3. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Porter with the steal. Pass to Traore. Here's Clowney. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Porter outside. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. scoring with ease.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Traore. Now here's Porter. The 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Mobley deciding where to go with it. Outside Harden. Porter pulls it in.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. And he makes it. Claxton's got 4 points this quarter.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Mitchell finds Harden. Inside. Oh, deflected. inside. He's guarded by Claxton. Allen can't get it to go. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Claxton against Mitchell. Pass to Toure. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Claxton passes to Porter. Three-pointer. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Tyson. Gets the bucket and the foul. It'll go on Michael Porter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Cleveland shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for Cleveland, Tyson, shooting 1.
And that one misses. Brooklyn has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Pass to Toure. Here's Clowney. Now Claxton. 15 points in the game. Dimon, that's good.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 3. Allen a screen. Harden from outside. He buries it from 3. Harden's got 10 points.
Well, this is just great competitive spirit by James Harden. You make a 3, he's coming right back.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Cavaliers. They're currently in 4th place, a solid spot to be in late in the year. And of course, there's the Nets, not posing much of a threat right now. Here's Dimon. 7 points in the game. Pass to Claxton. Now Porter. There's the triple. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Down low. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
Outside Porter. Pass to Claxton. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Tyson. He's guarded by Porter. Back to Harden. Allen a screen. Lets it fly. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Toure. He's got 6. Porter from outside. Rebounded by James Harden. Harden's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Mitchell. Ooh, power move by Mitchell.
Boy, right from the opening tip, guys, Mitchell was focused and locked in, and he is doing damage offensively.
Here's Dimon. Outside Porter. To the left wing. Clock at 6. Here's Dimon. Nails the wide open jumper. Dimon's got 9 points. The Cavaliers leading. Harden surveying the D. Mobley outside to the inside. Mitchell. The rebound by Dimon. Brooklyn's gone 7 for 17 from 3-point range so far in this matchup. To the paint. Claxton against Allen. Out to the wing. Here's Traore, down low. Clowney can't get it to go. Here's Tyson. He's guarded by Porter. Pass to Allen. Here's Tyson. 6 points for him. Mobley, a screen on Porter. And Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's got 4 points this quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And here's Porter. Here's Traore. Claxton, a screen on Harden. Inside. Knocks it loose. Here's Demon. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Now here's Harden. 10 points for him. Fires from deep. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Pass to Demon. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist of the night.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Harden, the pass to Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now. And now the Nets on the break. Porter from outside. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Pass to Demon. 3-pointer. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
Too many open looks from 3. Coach has got to be into them about their perimeter defense.
And we've got a line change for Cleveland. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Nets on D. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Ellis. Now here's Schroeder. And no good. The dry spell continues. Now here's Mann. He's guarded by Ellis. We've got 1:55 left in the 3rd. 6 to shoot. Left side, Williams. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead. Schroeder with it. He's scoreless. There's the drive. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. All right, let's give a nod to defense now with a list of the teams leading the league in steals this month. The 4th spot held by the Cavs.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Nance, he's checked in for Cleveland. Brooklyn also changing it up. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. And it's Porter Jr. in for Abaji. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Sharp finds Porter. Here's Williams. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. The 10th pick in 2021, Zaire Williams fits that mold everyone is looking for, Doris. The tall, rangy wing.
BA, I think you can obviously, the physical potential is there. As far as this guy's efficiency and decision-making, that's a work in progress, and the only way to get there is with repetition for Zaire.
Here's Schroeder. No made baskets yet. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Really left him alone that time.
Well, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
And it's Brooklyn ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Man, the pass to Porter. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Porter's got 24 points.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Merrill outside. Pass to Wade. And here's Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. And there's the drive. And no good. Great D that time from Mann.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
There's a screen. From the high post. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Michael Porter, he's been the guy making things happen for Brooklyn. Torching the Nets, hitting 4 from distance that quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. We've got Zaire Williams. He's out there with Terrence Mann. Michael Porter out there with Sharp. And it's Wolf in at power forward. Here's Merrill. Brooklyn with the board. Sharp's got 4 rebounds now. Outside man. Sharp, a screen on Schroeder. And here's Porter. Pass to Wolf. Now man. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Wade. Now Merrill. Now Harden. Williams defending. The shake. Now here's Schroeder. Here's Nance. He's guarded by Mann. Shot is good by Nance.
Boy, if you would let Larry Nance Jr. carve out that kind of space, turn the lights out.
Outside man. Pass to Porter. Fires the 3. They get it back. The kick out to Williams. Outside Porter. And finally they hit one. Porter's got 26 points.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Williams against Harden. And it's good for 2.
One of the great NBA players one-on-one in the history of the game, James Harden, has got a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Now Now here's man, covered by Schroeder. Outside Porter. Outside Williams. Hey, from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Harden against Williams. Now here's Harden, guarded closely, and the basket is good.
Well, James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
Porter with a screen on Schroeder. Man, the pass to Porter. And the three-pointer goes. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Schroeder. And the Nets also making a change. Clowney, he's checked in for man. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, well during that last break I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. To the middle. And Nance gets it to go on the assist by Harden.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Nets leading by 6. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Williams passes to Porter. Off target with the 3. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Here's Merrill. Nance outside. Pass to Harden. Here's Wade. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance. And now just a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Now here's Williams. Inside. Deflects the pass. Sharp passes to Wolf. Here's Clowney. Pass to Williams. And he comes up with a bucket. And the Nets lead by 5.
Well, at the rim, that's just a matter of size differential, right? That's usually the result.
Here's Wade to the paint. Here's Mitchell. It's tipped. Williams looking around. Pass to Porter. Tries it from the top of the key. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
Mitchell, the pass to Wade. Outside Harden. There's a screen. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, James Harden is just so good at drawing contact and getting himself to the charity stripe. It has been a specialty of his over the years.
That's good from Harden.
The old phrase, he lives at the line. That is James Harden, folks.
A different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Nance. Mobley comes in for Wade. And it's Tyson in for Merrill. Harden hits them both.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
Outside Porter. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Mobley outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Claxton. Pass to Clowney. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Claxton against Mitchell. And Harden gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, after making 1 3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
Porter with it. To the inside. Ooh, stolen by Allen. To take the lead. And Cleveland another 3. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor. Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Outside Harden. Five to shoot. Out to Mobley. Launches it. The rebound by Dimon. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the 4th.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
Mobley outside. Pass to Harden. Back to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, when Jared Allen gets near the basket, you just know he's going to finish with authority.
Here's Clowney. Outside Porter. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Ooh, stolen by Allen.
There has never been hesitation for James Harden to mix it up down low. Tremendous job drawing contact.
At the line for your Cavaliers, James Harden, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Pass to Clowney. Now here's Porter. From 17, and there it is for him. Porter's got 35 in the game.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Outside Mitchell. And here's Allen. Outside Harden. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And here's Allen. Now Harden. Oh, hey, how about that? A thunderous two-hander with authority.
James Harden has always absorbed a huge offensive burden. It matters not where he's playing and with whom. The guy is big time in the clutch.
The Nets have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Claxton a screen on Harden. Here's Traore. And he racks up 2.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Here's Tyson. He's guarded by Porter. It's tipped and stolen by Claxton. Here's Porter. It's stolen away. Outside Harden. Allen outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Tyson. He's guarded by Porter.
What a moment for Jarrett Allen, ready for the bright lights, folks.
The Nets with the lead. Porter outside. Claxton a screen on Harden. 6 to shoot. Here's Dimon. Checked by Mitchell. Shot's no good. A critical possession with time winding down.
Yep, this is their moment.
Here's Mobley. Left side, Harden. To take the lead. Oh, it's off target. And the Nets shooting efficiently. 50% so far. Here's Traore, defended by Harden. Now Porter. Screen by Claxton. Porter outside. They set the screen. Can't get the 3. This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here. Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Outside Porter. It's intercepted. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're behind by 4. Given the situation here, What sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Trailing by 4. Here's Porter for 3. Allen rips down the board, and they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
At the line for Cleveland, Jared Allen. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just a great job there. He put the game out of reach.
Jacks up a 3. Oh, no good. And so the Cavaliers take the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
James, congratulations on a big win, but I ask you this. Where does this team need to continue to grow?
Our backbone, what we're going to rely on is our defense, and it's on us now defensively to be able to lock up, be able to communicate, and be able to sustain it for full quarters. And once we get that at a high level and consistently, it's going to be a problem.
Thanks, James. Back to you.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, James Harden.
teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
So the net starting five. Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Demon's out there with Traore. And it's Claxton in at the center position. Clock at 4. Mobley. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Demon. Mobley with the block. Mitchell left side. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
It's the intensity of Mitchell. Takes the contact and still hits the shot.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw tonight.
At the line for Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell. One shot.
One shot.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. And RJ, you played 7 seasons in a Nets uniform. The most with any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed.
Here's Demon. Left side, Porter. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Traore can't hit. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to Indiana.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Hopefully this is a reality check for them. Teams in this league are just too good. You will be punished for your mistakes.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Porter, no luck.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Harden. He had 13 points in the win against Washington.
And it's the way he stayed aggressive in getting to the foul line that was impressive. But he also did a superb job in cashing in from the foul line.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Mitchell outside. Back to Harden. Intercepted. And they're running. Pass to Traore. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Harden the pass to Mobley. Back to Harden. Mobley sets the pick for Harden. He's looking for Mobley and finds him. Good.
And it's not just all of his physical ability, it's his hands. He has amazing hands. Catches everything, never a wasted motion.
Now here's Porter, a big-time producer. Currently he's averaging 25 points a game. They set the screen. Launches it. Sinks the triple.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Pass to Tyson. Back to Harden. Harden draws the double. Here's Mobley. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against the Wizards.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
It's stolen. Now here's Porter. G right on him. Pass to Demon. Outside Porter. Nets passing it around. 5 to shoot. Shot, high post. Traore can't hit. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. Trailing by 2. It's Allen on the wing. Pass to Mobley. And here is Mitchell. Mobley looking it over. Fader on the way. That one doesn't go.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Here is Porter. Takes a three. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Cleveland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Mitchell finds Allen. Back to Mitchell. Harden has a wide-open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
This is what great shooters do. Harden is rising to the three-point challenge.
Pass to Claxton. Stolen by Allen. Holds it up there for Mobley. Cuts off the pass. Here's Demon. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Here's Clowney. The lead is 2. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Porter. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Mitchell outside. No good. That would have tied it.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's Demon. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Pass to Porter. Here's Demon. And the jumper is good. Demon's got his second basket of the game.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Mitchell outside. Back to Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Harden's got 5.
Oh, the defense pays so much attention to Mitchell. He almost always has a passing lane.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Here's Demon. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mitchell kicks to Harden. Hits it from three-point range. Harden's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Cavs.
A historically prolific three-point shooter. This time, Harden knocks it down from the corner.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Well, always interesting to check out the first-year stars of the NBA, and on that list are the rookies who have been almost automatic from the field this past month. Well, you look at Traore, 4th in the league, and as consistent as they come.
And his confidence is going to keep growing if he continues shooting like he has over the past month.
Here's Demon to the inside. Here's Clowney. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Mobley.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Here's Traore. Jared Allen making his last shot. Back to Porter. Pass to Demon. On the wing, Porter. He's defended by Merrill. Demon off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even with good coverage defensively, that he has confidence to drill the three.
Now Mitchell beyond the arc, and another three for Cleveland.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Nets trail by 3. Here's Traore, his last outing with 20 points. Down low, it's stolen by Schroeder. Mitchell passes to Merrill. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Here's Traore. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. It's the Demon. Screen by Claxton. To the paint, looking to end the run. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Connects from three-point range. And now it's an 8-point Cleveland lead.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look now for Cleveland. Bryant is checked in for Allen. Dean Wade comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Keon Ellis in for Donovan Mitchell. Nets trail by 8. Here's Demon. It's Porter outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Porter's got 9 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Schroeder with the ball. Merrill passes to Schroeder. Over Demon. And again, it's Cleveland.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Oh, Porter in position and finished off by Porter.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Merrill against Washington. He was really on his game. Bryant dishes to Schroeder. Back to Bryant. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Wade finds Schroeder. 2 on the clock. Ellis can't get it to go.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Pass to Wolf. Over in the corner, Williams. Here's Demon from outside the arc. The rebound by Bryant. Now Merrill. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Nets trail by 7. Pass to Wolf. Porter looking it over. Here's Williams. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lets the 3 fly, and it's Michael Porter with the 3. Porter's got 14 points.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Pass to Bryant from past the arc. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Demon. Shoots over Schroeder. And it's Demon missing. from deep three-point territory. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. James Harden getting it done for Cleveland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Sharp. Surratt is out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Williams. And it's Wolf in at the four-man position. Now here's Harden. Inside, it's tipped. And Bryant slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Surratt, following the score by Cleveland. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Surratt's got his first points of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Schroeder with the ball. Williams picks him up. Wade passes to Bryant. Now Harden. Rebound by Williams. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Wolf. And it's good, 2 points.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Pass to Merritt. Back to Schroeder. Wade sets the pick for Schroeder. Over Surratt. And it's Schroeder missing. Nets trail by 5. Here's Surratt. He's guarded by Schroeder to the middle. Bryant against Sharp. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Bryant. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Merrill finds Harden. Kicks it out to Schroeder. For the 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Brooklyn's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Surratt. He's guarded by Schroeder. It's stolen by Schroeder. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. On the wing, man. To the right side. Floats one. Sharp sets the pick for Williams. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Here they come, fans. It's your Cavs Powerhouse Dance Team.
For the Cavaliers, Nance comes in for Bryant. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Then for the Nets, Brownie's checked in, and it's Michael Porter in for Terrence Mann. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Merrill, guarded by Porter. Wade with no one around. And the 3 ball is good. Wade's got the lead up to 9 now for Cleveland. Well, Richard, it's definitely become a shooter's league. The ability to knock down threes now becoming pivotal.
Oh, I think it's fascinating to see the skills evolve and the game change. Even if, as someone who was a shooter later in his career, I feel a little bit left out.
6 to shoot. Williams up on top. Covered by Mitchell. Williams' shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Now, here's Mitchell. 6 points for him, and they pick up 2. Mitchell's got 8.
Mitchell is so efficient and crafty inside that paint. Sometimes you forget he's only 6'2".
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Guys?
Keeping that edge. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Now Williams following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now, here's Wade. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Outside Williams. Outside Porter. Pass to Traore. Shot to stop the run. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Merrill. And here's Nance. Pass to Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Nolan Traore.
And Harden is capable of getting you a triple-double every game. His versatility is incredible.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game.
And he sinks the second.
And let's face it, James Harden, one of the most dangerous offensive weapons this league has ever seen, still got the skill.
And so, Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Nets making a switch here. Demons checked in. Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. Donovan Mitchell, number 1.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Allen against Claxton. Here's Traore. Right wing. Pass to Demon. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. They need this one. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Cleveland leading by 13. Here's Tyson. Back to Harden. Kicks it out to Mitchell. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists in the game. Nets trail by 16. Here's Traore on the wing. Porter. Claxton the pass to Porter. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Clowney. 5 on the clock. Now Porter. The 3. That's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Down low. Got a piece of it. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Nick Claxton.
Well, when you're guarding Allen, it could be tough to handle his length without fouling.
First trip to the line for him here.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So, Richard, let's give him some credit. Jared Allen has turned himself into a more complete player, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's not just a floor spacer, but he does everything else at an elite level. Very efficient. Doesn't make a ton of mistakes that will beat you.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for James Harden. And Allen drops them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Pass to Claxton. To the paint. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Demons got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Mitchell kicks it over to Schroeder. Mobley outside. And here's Schroeder. For 3, Mitchell. Clowney pulls it in.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Demon. Excellent D there from Allen. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Mobley kicks it over to Schroeder. Inside. Good, nice job down low. Mobley's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And sometimes there's nothing the D can do. Mobley is so adept at scoring on tough coverages like that.
Here's Traore. He's guarded by Schroeder. Claxton the pass to Porter. Here's Traore. He's looking for Porter and finds him. Lets it fly. The baseline jumper goes down. 16 points for him.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Pass to Mobley. Schroeder setting the pick for Mobley. Back to Schroeder. Down low. Here's Porter. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Tyson, guarded by Porter. For 3, Mitchell. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
That's cash. Mitchell is a volume 3-point shooter for a reason now.
Nets trail by 19. Pass to Demon. 1:46 left now here in the second. Here's Tyson, guarded by Porter. And it's Schroeder in the corner. To the paint. Claxton with the steal. Left side, Porter. To the inside. Demon, that's good. Demon's got 8.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Here's Tyson. Hasn't made one yet. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Shoots over Traore. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Porter, bounce pass. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Claxton the pass to Porter. A three-pointer is right on target. Porter's got 19 points.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Sam Merrill. He's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Nets trail by 16. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Demon. He's defended by Merrill. Here's Demon. He's got 8. Here's Clowney. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 7 points in the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
When I look at the Nets, they knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. We hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Brooklyn Nets.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe 2 of me.
Now that is a scary sight. 2 of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Arnie.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Michael Porter.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Here's Traore. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Harden. And it's Tyson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Harden gets the bucket.
Great shooting reflexes from Harden, able to put his shot up right off that pass.
Stolen by Allen. Harden outside. Fires the 3, and another 3 for Cleveland.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Here's Demon. Pass to Clowney. The Nets working the ball around now. There's the screen. Inside, and stolen by Mobley. Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Nets trail by 20. Here's Demon. Pass to Porter. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. Here's Demon. He's got 8. Outside Porter. Here's Clowney. Porter passes to Claxton. Clock at 6. To the paint. It's tipped. Demon. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now, here's Mobley. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Jarrett Allen.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
Here's Demon. 10 points for him. There's a screen by Porter. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now, here is Harden. 15 points in the game. Allen kicks to Mitchell. Drops in the tray. Mitchell's got 19 points.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging about 19 points, 10 rebounds, and 2.5 blocks. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
He gives them a jolt of energy down low every time he comes into the game. That's something any coach loves to have.
Here's Demon. Covered by Mitchell. Here's Demon. 10 points for him. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Allen. Lobbed up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Making it look so easy. The 6'11" Allen just hops up and finishes it perfectly.
Pass to Clowney. Outside Porter. The tray. No points to be had here. Misses for the 5th time in 13 tries. Mitchell dishes to Harden. Allen passes to Harden. Over Demon. That's short off the rim.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Coach Kenny Atkinson demanding that Evan Mobley stay in attack mode the entire game. And Mobley said, I have a lot of different skill sets that I can bring to the table. Being out there and challenging myself is going to sharpen them and get them where they need to be. Back over to you guys.
On the rise. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And the Nets with possession here. Following the score by Cleveland. On the wing, Porter. Claxton inside. Allen defending. A shot's good from Claxton.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Now, here's Mitchell. 19 points in the game. Back to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Mobley outside, takes the three. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 6th assist on the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Porter. 21 points in the game. Pass to Claxton. Here's Traore. Shoots from 12. And again, it's Brooklyn converting. Harden with it. 15 points in the game. And here is Mitchell. To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Hard to stop a guy with Allen's physical gifts inside. He forces the defense to get sloppy and foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3 ball for these guys.
That free throw, no good.
That's what you love about Jared Allen is how well he knows his role. He's out there to own the glass, defend, and go for the guaranteed buckets, and boy, does he do it well.
Good on the second free throw.
Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
Down low. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 4 points in the quarter.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Swiped away. Here's Demon. Covered by Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Nets shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. And so it's Cleveland with it. Back to Harden. Mitchell up top. 19 points in the game. Pass to Tyson. Just 5 to shoot. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Cleveland. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Porter, a screen on Harden. On the wing, Porter. Over to the wing. Here's Demon. Covered by Mitchell. Goes up on the wing. Good D by Mitchell.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
When you think about what makes Evan Mobley such a special talent, Richard, what comes to mind for you?
Well, his defense is already outstanding for a player of his age, and so seeing him add another Defensive Player of the Year award in years to come, that's what he needs to do. He needs to continue to be an anchor.
Drills the three-pointer.
Prolific from deep in the first half. He's trying to continue that.
Mobley outside. Now Allen. He's got 9. Harden outside. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Traore. Back to Porter. Here's Traore, guarded by Harden. Traore can't hit.
A little too aggressive on that shot. He's not the guy they want shooting those tough threes.
And Mobley throws it down.
When an elite athlete Mobley is getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Here's Traore. Outside Porter. Tries from 10. Claxton. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Screen by Allen. Claxton with the steal. Here's Traore. Pass to Claxton. Here's Clowney. Here's Traore. Outside Porter. Fires the 3. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Mobley. Now Harden. There's a good screen from deep. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting very healthy, 6 for 9.
That's his 3rd 3 of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
Claxton sets the screen for Porter. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Tyson, guarded by Porter. Mitchell outside. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell to the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Here's Traore, following the score by Cleveland. Pass to Claxton.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Demon. They grabbed their own miss. Stolen by Harden. Mitchell in the corner. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Mitchell's got 9 points now in just the second half. Brooklyn's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Pass to Claxton. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter of the game. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now, here's Mobley. 11 points in the game. Here's Mitchell. Traore with the rebound. And for the Nets, they're shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Pass to Claxton. Here's Traore. Here's Demon. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Harden right side. The kick out to Mobley. Here's Allen. And at last, they get one to fall.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Harden scanning the floor. Pass to Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. Can't get it to fall. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Setting the floor for the Nets. Terrence Mann is out there with Zaire Williams. Then it's Sharp, then it's Porter, and it's Wolf in at the power forward. Now here's Ellis. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Ellis has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Cavs. And it's Williams with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Sharp. To the paint, here's Mann. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mann's got his first basket of the night.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Shooter passes to Bryant. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And it's Ellis, top of the key. Wade for three. Brooklyn with the rebound. Here's Wolf. Here's Williams. Count that bucket.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Here's Schroeder. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against Chet Holmgren and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
You know, most teams might get worried at a long road schedule like this one, but they've been so good away from home. I think they might be looking forward to it. You have to respect what this team can do when they're in your building.
Inside, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Schroeder. And here they come. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now, here's Sharp. On the wing, Porter. Shot clock at 6. Mann passes to Sharp. Misses the baby hook. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Back to Schroeder. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Bryant the pass to Merrill. From the arc. The rebound by Sharp. The net shooting reasonably well, 45%. Here's Porter. The kick out to Williams. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. There's a screen by Porter. Here's Mann. Back to Porter. Drills it from outside. Porter's got 29 in the game.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Schroeder, right side. The rebound by the Nets.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Williams from outside. No good, shot missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Schroeder kicks to Ellis. Back to Schroeder. Which current player do you think is on that Richard Jefferson path to becoming an NBA analyst?
First of all, to hear you, Kevin Harlan, say that blows my mind. But I think Draymond Green and CJ McCollum, there's some very, very good players out there that are way more experienced in the media coming out than I was.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Wade. Now Merrill. There's the steal. Here's Wolf. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Nance is checked in for Cleveland. And a new group in for the Nets. Now here's Wade. Schroeder outside. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside, Porter. Pass to Demon. Jacks up a 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Schroeder finds Ellis. Out to Wade. Now here's Nance. Claxton covering. Schroeder outside to stop the drought. And he gets it to go. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Outside, Porter. Porter double team. Pass to Traore. Here's Clowney. Wade is covering. Here's Claxton. It's rebounded by Schroeder. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. And as the NBA gets more involved in global basketball, you and I were just talking about this, Commissioner Silver wondering about shortening games to 40 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, in the game of 2K, I think the sweet spot is about a 5-minute quarter. But in real life, if you change 48 minutes, there will be a revolt. He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Here's Traore. He's defended by Merrill. Hands it from downtown.
Porter Jr.
Porter's got 13 points in the second half.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Pass to Nance. Now Ellis. Here's Merrill. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Porter. No good from outside.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Merrill. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. The Nets have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. Here's Demon. Nails the baby hook.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Schroeder passes to Nance. Now Merrill, guarded by Porter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Ellis kicks to Wade. Here's Schroeder. And another 3 for Cleveland.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
The Nets have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. To the middle. It's stolen by Schroeder. To the paint. Looking for Nance, and he gets it there. Count that one.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Here's Traore. Porter, a screen on Schroeder. Here's Traore. Well, we all love teams going all in to win. But, Richard, some teams run that risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
And that one falls for Traore. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Ryan's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. And Zoelis will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Pass to Merrill. Here's Schroeder. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Here's Traore. Outside Porter. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Schroeder. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Merrill. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Brooklyn with the ball after the Cavaliers pick up 3. Here's Traore. 5 on the clock, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A different look now for Cleveland. Larry Nance is checked in for Bryant, and Porter subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 19-7 run. And here's Porter. Pass to Wade. It's picked off.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Donovan Mitchell.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
It's the Nets now. Left side, Porter. And taken away by Ellis. Outside, Porter. Pass to Merrill. Nance a screen. Tries from the block. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Here's Traore. Here's Clowney. Outside, Porter. Here's Clowney. Here's Traore. Off the mark. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really
put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
James, I'd love to know whether it's scoring, playmaking, or your defense. What aspect of your game are you most proud of?
Being able to play a full course of a game and, and make an impact every single play. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I have to do.
It's been fun to watch.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.